RG Hi-ν Gundam, let's see if it's worth getting. We talked about Nightingale in the other video. Let's talk about Hi-ν Gundam, which will be released in September this year. If you guys like this kind of video, give me a like and subscribe. Check out the description. We're working on a main antagonist mobile suit tier list right now. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Back to the video. It's 4,500 yen. Surprisingly priced very similar to the original RG New Gundam. $45 for Hi-ν. Probably gonna be sold for a higher price in the US. $42 for the New Gundam. $3 difference. Hi-ν being a little bit higher. That's why it's called the Hi-ν Gundam. Let's go into the details. They tookベルトーチカchildren's proportions and applied it to an RG. They learned a lot of stuff along the way from the metal robot Damashi. They released a bunch of them. They took all those, they applied all the know-how, similar to what they did with the HG Nightingale. It looks like it has some sky blue parts versus the darker blue part. It's gonna be a lot of fun to build this. It's like building a 3D puzzle. Fascinating how all those small parts can actually fit together. Just look at the shield and the funnel. Look at that blue part at the tip. It's so much fun. Those are all gonna be plastic molded. No decals there. I would assume so because that's RG, right? That's how RG do things. You can see here at the tip the shield. That's how it's actually a plastic part. That's gonna be a lot of fun to build. It's gonna feel so nice to fit those pieces together. So satisfying. In the MG funnel, it's a water decal, the gradient of blue. Now they actually have a plastic molded part, which I think is a better way of doing things. Really nice metal trims. You can see at the joints. Really nice accents. And then these silver parts, that's just really nice detail in my opinion as well. I think proportions good. I think the face is quite handsome. The MG Katoki looks quite nice. It's more simplified. I think the MG is still great. It's a different style. I like both still, just because they're different styles. That's why it's worth buying both of them. The MG and the RG. Of course, you can see how the connecting movement on the joints on the leg looks really pretty amazing here. They call it the multi-link gimmick. Look at that pose. I mean, not much to say for that pose except that it looks great. Oh yeah, but actually one thing you can talk about this image is that here you see the back, that flap that they added a joint for that flap that can move up now. There used to be stationary in the MG. And this is a famous pose too. The rifle, that's aベルトーチカchildren rifle right there. Typical hand parts, and they have stand parts here. This is just a pose, funnel pose. Something interesting about Hi-ν Gundam is that once you deploy the funnels for Hi-ν Gundam, it comes back to the binders, and then you can reuse them and recharge them. Once the funnel of regular New Gundam are deployed, they're gone. They're disposable. Yeah, but anyway, see if we're missing anything. Internal parts, sure, the RGs are getting MG level at a pretty great price point in my opinion. 4,500 for this, good price point. Pretty sure this is gonna be the same as the RG New Gundam. These joints for the funnel is gonna be the same as the New Gundam. The opening of the shoulder, which I'm not sure what it does. Hopefully it serves more purpose than just opening it up. The little gimmicks they added to the beam gun in the forearm. I think the fist looks really good, by the way, now that I can see it. Blue beam saber. Which other mobile suit has a blue beam saber? Come on. Perfect ability unicorn has blue beam sabers. I think this is really interesting now that I took a look at it. But overall, I think this is gonna be a really good kit. It's right that people are excited about it. I thought I'd figure out what RGs are. RGs are like a 3D puzzle, and you get the satisfaction of fitting all those little different color pieces, and they just fit perfectly together. How the light blue goes on top of the dark blue, and then goes on, and the whole thing goes on top of the white. That's gonna be so satisfying when you build it. That's a new level of satisfaction in the model kit. And also the shield. Like, I'm really looking forward to the shield. How much fun. All those colors on the shields are actually different pieces of plastic. They are molded to the perfect size, and they fit perfectly into one another. 3 beam sabers, but 2 beam sabers in the binders. 3rd beam saber is actually hidden in the forearm here. This is gonna be pairing with the HGUC Nightingale. I get the feeling that they will definitely release funnel effect parts for Hi-ν Gundam and also Nightingale. Nightingales, they definitely have to release funnel effect parts, and you can see it in my other video. I mean, all those little buds of funnels, no way to post it unless you have effect parts. They're gonna do something. What they're gonna do, we don't know, but we'll find out. They might do something similar to Kusi Gundam and Penelope Gundam. If people buy it, they're gonna do a set, and if not, they're just gonna do either P Bandai. Who knows, maybe they'll do a special set like what they did with New Gundam. Special effect part set of Hi-ν Gundam. Although they should not use the older funnel effect part for the New Gundam. I think they don't look that great. So another thing that I think Bandai might do is that they might release full armor parts, just like in New Gundam. We see some attachment point, the armor opening, the hatch opening. Those might be attachment point for full armor part. Maybe that's something to look forward to, but I think it's gonna be P Bandai. Also, the Mega Beam launcher in Robodamashi from Beru Chika Children. I really hope they release that as well. I think it looks really great. Hopefully we can get an RG version of that as well. Although it probably is gonna be P Bandai as well. Full armor parts, P Bandai probably, and also the Mega Beam launcher. If you haven't heard, we actually started ranking the main antagonist mobile suit, and that's gonna be in the description. Apply the point system to it. This way we'll be able to rank it from the last place to the first place. And it's all based on the community ranking, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we've just finished the main Gundam tier list. I have to compile the information to make a video about it, which will be released soon. That's another thing that could be a lot of fun. Some are pretty surprising, some are not. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.